Good morning. Welcome. So, do you like to say anything? Maybe having seen the Papaji's video yesterday that I didn't, something came, some beautiful sentence, some mysterious sentence struck you. I would be happy to hear you. He really knocked you out. That's great.
Ganga.
Oh, except this one.
The Narayana is coming any moment.
Ah. Maybe you have a tenor voice? Okay.
Speak loudly.
Loud, yeah.
So,
Is it good?
can you hear me? So I have a concept that I need to
Keep.
no, this one's got to go, and I think it's linked to language and.
I will see what it is.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay. So the question:
Ah.
did you get it? Okay.
You know the answer. I didn't get it. Finally, it's something that you cannot get. Otherwise, again, it is an experience looking like enlightenment. Okay, there are so many looking like, but they all go away.
Yeah.
It doesn't fall into this realm of appearance, disappearance. I didn't get before, suddenly I get. In the story of a seeker, if you ask the témoignage, they may say their journey and then suddenly an event, and then so there is like a before and an after. But you see, so they got it in that way. But you see, if it is so for them, they got it. But if it is not so, for me it was not like that, because realization is exactly when you realize that you always were that. So you don't get it.
Yeah.
You just, everything else which made you search for.
This is what I want to just explore with you for a
Yeah,
moment.
okay.
Because it's funny, because if I so the other day I
Is it enough loud?
can you hear?
Maybe we wait for the mic just
Okay.
now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's all right?
Yeah.
So you can pass. Yeah.
Okay, so the other day I'm asked a question, and the question was, did you get it?
Yeah.
And internally, even though I've heard thousands of times, you can't get it. There's nothing for you to get. So I hear that thousands of times.
Okay.
Yet, when that question was asked to me, there was this internal, reaction to it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got it.
No. No, it wasn't that reaction. I can't describe it, but in a way, it just brings up a question that you say it throws me into turmoil. You could say.
To what?
Throws me into turmoil.
Ah.
Okay.
And is it important that that state, which was not like this before, is there? Is it of any meaning?
I think it's relevant. I think it's relevant because I want to say finally, I want to say there's nothing to get.
Hmm.
This is what I want to say.
Mm-hmm. So why the turmoil is important? What does
because
it
that
mean?
was the.
It means to you something?
It seemed to set a like a chain of thoughts or reactions or
Okay.
like a catalyst or something.
Okay. But you still care about that? You think that there will be a sign in the realm of changes that will make you say fuck and that's all? So what do you mean exactly?
Yeah.
So you mean your conclusion was I don't get it, even though you know for 1,000 times that it's nothing to get. This is the thing.
But yet.
Yeah, there. Anything you will consider, you see, will not fit what you are. Okay? Because as you cannot get it, it cannot fit anything that you can get or not get. I mean, it's a play of the mind.
Yeah, and I think this is what's like being illustrated. I can't do anything. There's nothing I can. There's nothing I can do.
Yes.
There is nothing.
Then why you do still something?
Why?
Why do you do still something? Why do you keep this fellow?
Just to, I don't know, to expose, to discuss, to present,
Yeah, but you don't need to identify, to believe that you are the one I see. You can still act in the life and behave and speak from where you are, not necessarily from where you think you are. This is the big mistake we make because we never learn that everything can function even probably better because there is not the interference of a doer if you are yourself. You are always yourself, but if you don't bring anybody there. Mm-hmm. So where do you place you? If you have nothing to do, where do you place yourself? You place yourself to somebody who will get so bored because he really cannot do anything. Or just drop the whole thing. Can you? Tell me what's going on.
I've got no idea.
Okay, that's better.
I've got no idea.
Okay, so are you still waiting for something? Or is it possible that a so-called smart guy doesn't have any idea? It means it must be about something. He can never get an idea because it is it. So, what do you want more? What do you wait for?
I can't answer that.
But you can tell me I don't wait for anything. Why you don't reply like that, for example? Because you are still waiting for something. But if it is so, it's okay. I mean, the mind always will go on. But at least know it's the mind, so you don't go there. I mean, you don't give a meaning to that. You see, when I like the Eastern Oriental way to speak about what you believe you are. It's a bag of rice. You could say, I don't know what you eat the most. Potato, rice? Huh?
Rice.
Rice, okay, bag of rice. The bag of rice, it's meant not to stay on the spot. It is exported, he has to wait for a long time in some ports, he has to, you see, it goes from one end to another, and we spend our life to speak about this bag of rice, isn't it? So, from where this idea, I am a bag of rice, comes from? Maybe that is more interesting. Because all your life you will be busy also to try to describe what it is, knowing very well it's impossible. But in a way, you are quiet. You are finally quiet because you are not a bag of rice. If you're a bag of rice, it's very uncomfortable to be at the same spot. Rats will come to eat it and so on. I mean, it's not possible. It has to go on his way, his journey. It's about what you are. What is the same for everything which appears and disappears. What is it? What is this nature of things? What is this real nature of mind? It will not belong or be the result to somebody. It's when that somebody exactly know, oh no, I'm really a bag of rice. I see why I've been struggling so much with that which is impossible to manage. It's impossible. I will not get anything from there about what I am. So whenever a thought comes up, just see for a while, you will even laugh. It all concerns that bag only, and the rest doesn't need any appearance to be. So that you cannot catch. So when you are not engaged with your mind, and I mean by that it can appear or not, just be as you are. Just be as you are. From there things appear, and from there things don't appear. It's what you are, means. And it's always there. So know that. You can take it back if needed. Sophie? Sophie?
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yesterday, watching the film with Papaji,
Yeah.
I'm saying that the mind is just a projection. That's it. Just
Yes.
everything is projection.
Yeah.
And then the story of the man who got married and had children, and it was all just a dream of his.
Yeah.
Nothing had happened really.
Yeah.
And then, so, I know this to be true.
Yeah.
It's the projection. But on a relative level, you can say I feel that I've been prepared for many years
Yeah.
through many quite traumatic things and shocking things with the guru.
Mm.
And
Those gurus.
those gurus, crazy gurus. But I know it's all been to help dissolve the strong
Mm-hmm.
ego. So now sitting with you, it's like that I feel I'm so tired of carrying this bag, you're saying.
Yes.
And the silence that you bring, I feel so strongly this morning. And it's like there's the contraction of this bag is sitting in this vastness.
Mm.
So it knows it's in vastness, but it's like in the body so much all the time.
Forget it.
Just forget it.
Just forget it.
Have nothing to do with it at all.
Finally.
So it's there and it feels so strong.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
Forget it. Just be yourself. Forget about everything else. Tell if there is something to tell.
There's some. I'm going to forget this now. After saying I forget it, but there is this, because of the mind's shocking life experience. There's a great fear that it's not love that is there as I am. That
Forget it.
okay.
Just forget it.
Right. I'll forget that one. And also there's some grief around my grief around my grandmother who passed away.
Sure, your relation with the grandma is a relation.
Yeah.
According to circumstances, you may be happy or very sad.
Yeah.
No problem about that.
Right.
No problem about that. Who are you? You may be the grandchild, but who really are you?
Yeah.
So there is no problem that this body reacts according to your past circumstances.
Yeah.
But who are you? There, to realize it, you have to forget at least a split second. Forget it so that you know who you really are. And the rest will react and forget, not carry the past. React and forget. That's a way to live. Hmm?
And that split second of
Yeah.
knowing.
I would not even say knowing. Just to be who you are in a not accompanied by the mind. So a split second is enough. Because the print of what you really are will eat away all the other remembrances. Or at least we eat away the so-called reality or meanings we gave to this appearance. But in the appearance you will react as before. And when it's over, where are you? In myself, as I always have been myself, even while there was action and reaction. That's it. Hmm?
So there's no importance to the action, reaction.
Don't give any
nothing.
importance.
But they happen first.
They happened. Things happen and nothing ever happens. But when they happen, it's in the realm of unreality because they come and go.
so they're not happening to me.
They happen to you as the person I see,
Yeah.
but it comes from what you are and disappears where what you are. Okay?
Yes. Okay, thank you.
I asked you this already, but it still comes up when
Yeah.
you're talking to Rishi and you say, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy because it's like I see that I wait for the moment where whatever comes up, I would really
So you wait, because now you see how you search deviated. Now you wait for that event instead of just be as you are. It's a deviation. So now you prefer that event in time, which may happen or not, it's not in your hand anyway, or you just prefer to be as you are, which is just here, regardless of the arguments of your mind. What's more valuable? Why you came to satsang? Doesn't matter, now you see it. Don't forget that the mind is fed with experiences. Let it be a stopping one, let it be a destroying one. It's still an experience. And then it gets very happy. The mind, the owner of the mind. Don't listen to your mind. It will talk a lot. one should be fed up with his mind, you see, because it makes you suffer. That search is a suffering, huh? After all, it's no fun. To be bound by a search is suffering. And that's created by the needs of the mind and the needs of the body and the emotions. When is the moment I will not listen to it? It can be now. Every time it can be now. So where are you left? There is no other place than yourself. Rishi, give to Rishi.
What we talked about, this there's nothing to get and nothing to do.
It's a good trigger, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what? What is there?
Like a huge relaxation in a way. There's like
Relaxation.
relaxation. It's like it's
Yeah, be relaxed.
like fuck.
That's a good one. Good massage. Sorry. What? So. But go on. Okay, you are relaxed now. So, are you convinced that you will be tense at some point? All those who get good massage, they are relaxed. Their search is gone? No. So you could translate into a bit better, satisfying radicality. Unless for you, and there is no problem with that for me, that you are searching to be relaxed, to be so well in the life, why not? But personally, I don't believe in a total satisfaction about it.
About the search.
About relaxation. I could not make realization equal relaxation. That would blow my mind. A very good what? I don't even know what can relax, but so tell me, okay, relaxation, relaxing, what does it bring you? This relaxation, where it leads you? You think less. So it's still about more or less. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are busy with what?
The person.
The bag of rice. The person. Yeah. So what do you do immediately instead of relaxing with this great constatation? What you do now? A constatation, comment on dit ça? Constate. Constate? Fact. With this great I don't know where you fell, but so this fact, fucking fact, where it brings you. Come on, you are too relaxed.
I don't know what to say. Honestly, I can't answer you. Where does it bring me?
But are you where it brings you, or you are somewhere else? Where it brings you, it is again in the person. You agree? Relaxation, I'm relaxed, and then I enjoy that. it was not there before, it happened. So it must be still something happening to somebody. That relaxation was before your birth.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. Relaxed, clear, confused. Okay? It's about what?
The person.
The mind, the person. Okay. And you are so satisfied that, okay, then it's like this. Or you still find, okay, maybe like this, yet I want to know who I am. Or I want to realize myself. Or, better, I stay as I am. In reality, I stay as I am. Something has to follow this, you see. Otherwise, you will stay as a person confused.
But is this on?
No.
Is that on? Testing. Don't know. Give it a shot.
But still you can speak, yeah.
Yeah. The observation is that the relaxation is there because I can't know who I am.
Okay, you can know who I am.
Cannot
So the
know
story
who
is
I am.
over.
Well,
But you don't make a story over. This is the thing.
say that again.
If you say, I can't know who I am, I agree totally with you. Okay? The mind cannot know, can't know. Okay? So, what's the conclusion of that? I stay as I am. But for some reason you still wait for something, for continuing the story.
Why do you say that?
Because it looks like. You have to convince me then. If you convince me, you convince yourself and the work is done. Just tell me. I will totally trust what you say. Then that's what is meant by keep quiet in yourself. Whatever comes, it's the mind, and there is no control about that. Not much. I also don't know who I am. And at the same time, I know very well that I don't know who I am. But I'm very well that, what can I say? I know very well that I know myself. Yeah, it looks paradoxal. Because you see, we thought this self-knowledge, I don't mean through the mind, we thought this self-knowledge, sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say. You will always search. That self-knowledge has to dawn on you without even your efforts. And that stops the search. That stops the real reality, real value of the seeker, of the person who was born.
That phrase, self-knowledge, it sets up an object, immediately.
No, that's what I say. When I say self-knowledge, is because I cannot describe it. It's a self-revelation by itself, by the self. That's why one who realizes can say, I know myself, but I don't know what it is with my mind. But I know myself. Otherwise I would, what can I point anything to you then, if I didn't know myself? Of course I know myself. But it's from the self. It's the self which reveals itself. It's that which speaks. If I speak with the mind, I'm less smart than many. I don't know the tricks. I don't know how to behave with the public. I've not learned that. I don't know. I know that I cannot contain what I say when I say I know myself. I don't know. So it is not, you have to try to understand my language. It is not that the self behaves like a mind. It's a self-revelation, it's a self-realization, what to say. Of course, you can eradicate those words and say nothing. But since the subject was like this, I tried to express. I don't mind if you remove my words, and yet I try to indicate to you something. It's not that I know and I can describe to you. I know because I am it. This is the thing. You see? Like when you are born as a man, after some time, because of the influences and the knowledge you get, you know you are a man. You know you are a man. Some have difficulties about that, but I think with you know you are a man. Okay, you are a man. You don't need waking up every morning to say I am a man. You know it. You know it. In the same way, realization is. In a split second, you know you are yourself. You don't need to repeat it. It's a fact. Like this is a fact for this world. Understand? Yeah.
Yes and no.
Okay. Then, great. Be yourself. Anybody who likes to say anything? Don't swallow whatever I say if you have a resistance or if you are not clear or whatever. Just ask, if needed, of course. Yeah.
So what you talked about the waiting, seems like this is a big poison for me. And
It's a disease, it's a real disease of the mind. Because the mind is in time, so it conceives the future.
And I was, really looking into the phrase, look for the source of the I. Papaji was telling in the video yesterday,
Yeah.
don't look for the I, but look for the source of the I.
Yeah.
And I know you said it before too. And when I really hear this, it seems I'm not doing anything to look for anything, but something reveals itself. When I really hear this phrase,
Yeah.
to look for the source of the I, it seems like there is no doing in that, but there is a moment of revelation in that. But that moment is immediately somehow contaminated with this waiting. It's like
And what is this waiting? What is the contamination? What is it?
it comes from the mind.
The mind will continue to appear and change and disappear as long as you are alive. Why you are troubled? Because the mind presents you even that. You have to laugh. Hey, my mind, I'm not a fool anymore. That's all. Why should you believe what he speaks to you? It means you have not understood. That thought is a mind only. So why you don't want a mind to be dirty and poisonous? It will be, as it can be, beautiful. Because you entertain that for many, many years. So, of course, it will appear for a while. This way. But who cares then? Who cares now?
Somehow the experience is that as the years go by, this waiting becomes stronger.
But I just tell you, this waiting is the trick of your mind. And after, when you reach that waiting, it will present beyond. There is a beyond that beyond. It will never, never stop. But why don't you understand? This mind doesn't stop. Okay? It will stop not by stopping. It stops when you are yourself. Then it stops to have its value. It stops to have its reality. Even though it's very real for the mind and for the body. But you don't place yourself anymore in this. So don't care, okay, waiting, and then you laugh. I am waiting for Godot. It's very known, very known. And it never comes, Godot. He was right, this UNESCO, He had a good intuition. This is the story of the mind. It's a disease, curable or not. It's a disease. What is not here now, it's not it. You see. Or what appears now, even if it is enlightenment. But if that enlightenment was not there before, it's not it. this creates a solid background in you if you hear, because it is so trustable that it becomes your knowledge, and when needed, that knowledge will be vigilant with whatever happens. You understand? Okay, some don't need that. Some need this way. That is not up to. But if you are here, it means you need this. If not, bye-bye. Yeah, any way is good. But if you are here, it means you need this way. Then follow it. You have to be where something works about this search, about this dropping the search, about that. If it doesn't work, go somewhere where it will work. Go, and where it works, don't leave. Or be yourself wherever you are. That is, you see, you have to be quick now. How many years? 30 years is a bit acceptable. 40 years becomes unacceptable. So, yeah. Let it be with a famous guide. Let it be with no guide. Let it be with an unknown guide. But if it works for you, you stay there. Easy? No? Bon. And I have one belief. If you really want whatever you want, you will get it. So if it works, it means you get it there. It can be with nobody, it can be with somebody famous, it can be with somebody non-famous. It can be with a bird, it can be with a cow, it can be with nothing, with dog and God, and gurus also.
You missed out, Marla.
Oh, but it's fun. No, you like it. Thank you very much.